folks, this is Mika from Unipod Rising. Thanks for coming over to my channel and checking it out. I really enjoy sharing this journey with everyone. It's helping me kind of get over myself a little bit, or a lot of it. I'm doing a quick video to do two things. Number one, Melissa, you asked about my tattoo, so here it is. There you go, Melissa. It says, own your future. Yep, so that's been my personal mantra for several years. I actually wanted that tattoo. I kind of drew it out like 2 years before I got it. So it was the first one that kind of broke the seal for me, the first one that was visible in the general sense. And so I was real hesitant, but after 2 years of wanting it in the same spot, I just went, you know what? It's my future. I'm owning it. So that's where I'm going to get it. I have learned recently in the last maybe 6 months or so, the difference between owning your future and controlling it. And for those who are religious, they would say sometimes you have to let go and let God. And for me, I just say I have to trust the universe and source and know that source has the best intentions for me in my life. And so if things aren't working out, I just have to believe that there's a reason and a greater purpose in that. So that's to answer your question, Melissa. The other thing I wanted to do real quick, my socket after yesterday's session is kind of loose, so I can't walk on it as well right now. It's losing suction every couple of steps, and so a little bit more volume loss, and I will fling it off when I step through. So I have an appointment tomorrow with Kirk, and he'll either tighten this socket or he'll have to make me a new one. I don't know if I'll come home with the prosthetic again tomorrow, or if I'll have to wait for the new one, but we'll see. He's also ordered a new liner for me and a new sock, or not a new sock, a sock. I don't have one. And once I get that, I'll show you guys how it works. As soon as, if he doesn't tighten it and I'm only using the sock, then I can show you immediately. Otherwise, it may be a little while before I shrink down enough to use it. But basically it goes between the liner and the socket to close the gap and help maintain the suction that keeps the prosthetic on. So now I'm going to walk over there. It's only a step or two, and hopefully you can see well enough, and I can give you a closer view of the socket and kind of break it down a little bit. So give me a second to get this leg under me. Wore a dress for you guys. Ooh. All right, let's see if I'm on camera. All right, so I'm wearing like little shorty shorts underneath so that I can pull my dress up, but I still feel weird doing it, so I'll be a little moderate with it. So you can see this is going all the way up, right? Here's the liner, or not the liner, the socket. It goes through and around. Don't stare at my booty. So it goes all the way through. So what you're seeing here, I don't know if you can tell, but this is the liner beyond the socket. Here's the test socket, which is clear epoxy. On the bottom, you can see that it's black. He wrapped it, and I'm not sure what it is. It looks kind of like a bandage, but that has maybe epoxy in it or something, and that's to solidify the connection point onto the prosthetic itself. So this right here is a valve. It's a one-way valve to let air out when I put the prosthetic on. The cap comes off. I'll show you. I tightened it like crazy, apparently. The cap comes off. So typically when I put it on, especially when it's a tighter fit than it is at the moment, I start with it off and then I put it on, twist it back on. And then I just do this for a moment, maybe press the release valve if I feel like I need to. All right, so thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments below. Feel free to DM or text me or whatever other contact method you would like to use if you prefer to stay anonymous. If you don't want your name mentioned, I will not do it. Just let me know. And if you do want your name mentioned, just tell me and I will say your name. All right, that's it for today. Thanks again for sharing this journey with me. Toodles! Ta-da! Woo! Toodles! Stop recording!